Alright, this is gonna be another Wi-Fi battle against, well, this is gonna be another Wi-Fi battle, but my opponent this time is going to be up against Ludus Live, another streamer from Twitch who takes Wi-Fi battles as well. This was a battle that I got from him while he was streaming, and this is gonna be an OU battle, so yeah, it's a pretty interesting one, because here's the team that I used against Raffle Amiibo. It's the team that I made that I said I was going to be using against quite a number of people, and among those people are Ludus Live. So yeah, we're about to check this out, and we're gonna see what goes down, because you know that's what we were always all about here, just checking what goes down and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Swampert here, and surprisingly he leads off with Gardevoir, and I was like, wonder what he wants to do. I think here I just set up the rocks first turn. That's kind of why I lit Swampert in the first place, just to set up the rocks. And this is actually a Mega Gardevoir, which is actually kind of scary because this thing could just Hyper Voice me to death. But I was confident I can take one. Although he doesn't go for the Hyper Voice, he actually goes for the Will-O-Wisp. So I was like, I guess he wanted to cripple my Swampert. But I just go for the Stealth Rocks because honestly I don't really care about the burn right now. I just go for the Stealth Rocks. And then here, he's going to go for the Hyper Voice, and Swampert doesn't take it very well, and because now I'm in Tauren range, I have to go for Scald, not Earthquake, because Earthquake is physical, and I'm burned, so I have to go for Scald because it's Tauren boosted, so figure why not. And then here I go for another Scald, just using the Custap Berry that I have on the Swampert, because yeah, I'm the kind of guy to run that on Swampert. And I get this thing burned, which is kind of cool, because now it's going to take residual damage. And here, it's going to finish me off with a Psyshock, and I lose Swampert, which is alright, because I got the rocks up, and the only thing that can get rid of them is Skarmory, if it has Defog, and I have Zapdos to pressure it not to go for Defog, so here I go to Mega Diancie. I was going to just go for the Moonblast here just to finish it off, but I was afraid he'd stay in and just Hyper Voice, so I just stayed in on this Mega Diancie and protected as I Mega Evolve. And then here, okay, so yeah, I do protect because I thought he was gonna stay in, but he didn't. So here this Gliscor comes in, and I just go for the Moonblast. Yeah, this was yet again another damn risky play that I made here. I stayed in and went for the Moonblast. It does over half, which is good, but this thing now gets to go for Earthquake, and thank goodness it doesn't actually kill my Mega Diancie. So I was like, okay, good, because I need this thing. I don't want to lose this thing very, very early. So he's gonna switch out Gliscor now, and he's gonna go back into Gardevoir. I guess I'm guessing it's to sack it because this thing is weakened and gets outsped by Mega Diancie anyway. So he figures it's useless, and he just needs to free switch in right now. So it's logical. I go for the Moonblast, take this Mega Gardevoir out, and now he, I think, goes into Heracross, which, since Mega Gardevoir was his Mega, or since Gardevoir was his Mega, this Heracross clearly is not the Mega, so that leads me to believe that this may be just a Scarf gang, Heracross. And the first thing that came to mind was switching to Zapdos, because I wanted to see if he would go for knockoff or something. He actually just goes for the close combat, so I was like, oh, okay, that's actually better. I was thinking knockoff or Stone Edge, but I was actually thinking he wouldn't go for Stone Edge just yet. Maybe the second time I tried to switch in Zapdos, he would, but not now. So, and I got the prediction right, and now he's forced to switch. He goes into Gliscor, and I'm actually able to go for a Heat Wave here because I actually anticipated the switch. And now it's not gonna KO it, but because this Gliscor is probably max defense, max HP invested, I do get to outspeed it with Zapdos because Zapdos has naturally higher speed than Gliscor anyways. So Gliscor goes down, and now I'm just going to he's gonna go into Heracross and try to go for the Stone Edge, and here I think is where I anticipate the Stone Edge, and then switch into, I think, Bisharp? No, Lucario. I go into Lucario instead, anticipating the Stone Edge, and he does go for Stone Edge, which is good for me that I predicted it, because otherwise would have been bad. He's now forced to switch yet again, and here I'm just gonna go for he goes into Metallicana, and I'm just gonna go for, I think, oh no, I double switch here, never mind, I'm a dumbass. I double switch into Bisharp because I wanted to go for the knockoff on this thing, but I double switch yet again because I had a feeling he doesn't want to get his Skarmory knocked off. So I go back into Zapdos here, and he's gonna switch into, I forgot what he switched into again, but he's gonna switch out Metallicana, and now he's gonna go into Heracross again. And here I kinda made another risky play and just stayed in and tried to go for the Heat Wave. He does stay in and go for the Stone Edge again this time, so I was like, oh, okay. I didn't want to switch into Bisharp or Lucario because I'd get close combated, and I was afraid anyway. But he just stayed in and went for Stone Edge, so yeah. But I survived and managed to Heat Wave this thing to death, so I don't have to worry about it. The crit didn't matter, obviously, because it was weakened already. And now he goes into Gyarados. Takes Stone Edge. Takes rocks from Stealth Rocks, basically. And I think this thing finishes me off with a Waterfall because it's max speed, I think, this Gyarados. So yeah, it's going to take out my Zapdos. But thankfully it gets some Rocky Helmet damage to go with it because I did have Rocky Helmet on the Zapdos. And yeah, this Gyarados is actually lefties, which makes me wonder if this is maybe like a sub-D-Dance set or something. Or sub-Taunt set or something, I don't know. Either way, I just go into Mega Diancie because I know I can outspeed this thing because I know it's not Scarfed, so I just go for the Diamond Storm, and now I'm just going to take out this Gyarados, which, by the way, is also another shiny red Gyarados. I haven't seen a shiny Gyarados since the battle that I had with Killer Nacho, so that's kind of interesting. And now I take out the Gyarados, and now he's going to go into Bisharp, which is shiny, and I'm going to switch Diancie out because I don't want to get Iron Headed or Sucker Punch for that matter, because Diancie's weakened now that it's in range of a Sucker Punch even. He goes for Swords Dance on the switch, which is kind of scary actually. But Roserade here is going to go for the Sleep Powder because I don't want it to Sucker Punch my Roserade and then kill it. I also don't want to risk this thing being sashed and then getting away with knocking off, so I put it to sleep. He burns one turn of sleep. I'm just gonna go for the Hidden Power Ground here just to freaking finish this thing off. And I do kill it one shot basically, because it's not sashed thankfully. So Roserade actually did something really badass here. Puts a Bisharp to sleep and then one shots it. That's sick right there. That is clean. Now here he goes into Metallicana again, and now I'm just gonna switch Roserade out. And now I'm gonna send my own Bisharp with Air Balloon. I don't really care about losing the Air Balloon anymore because all the threats that threaten Bisharp are gone, such as Gliscor, such as Heracross, such as Gyarados. They're all gone. Now here I'm just gonna knock off. I think this is his last Pokemon too, so I literally just am gonna be able to wrap this up with Bisharp. He's just gonna go for Brave Bird. He's not gonna try to Roost Stall me because he knows he's lost at this point. I could just send in Roserade and put it to sleep and then try to finish it off with something else. So yeah, he's gonna be a good sport and just let the Skarmory go down, and that's gonna be a good game to Ludus Life. A very charming fella in my opinion. I actually like Ludus Life. He's very chill. He's not like me who gets pissed every time he loses a battle. He's actually very calm, and I respect that in a bunch of people who what's it called, have that kind of attitude. They're very positive. They don't let losses get to them because it's just a game after all. But you know, some people like myself can be a little bit sentimental about how they perform in a game. So yeah. But anyways, good game to Ludus Live, and hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts below on what you think about the battle and whatnot. And yeah, I'll catch you next time in the next battle. So yeah, take it easy for now.